Without further ado, guys, I promise you guys I'm going to do my list of most underrated rappers of all time. Now, I didn't have a chance to put this in any particular order. These are my 10 most underrated rappers of all time. MF Doom, one of the most lyrically gifted rappers of all time. This man is so underrated. A lot of dudes ain't want no smoke with MF Doom. May he rest in peace. Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is extremely underrated. We got Styles P. Styles P gets overshadowed a lot by Jadakiss, but Styles is one of my personal favorites, and I think he's underrated. Next up, we got Joey Badass. Underrated. Immensely underrated. Joey Badass's pen is insane. Next up, Big Sean. Big Sean is underrated. Underrated. His pen is elite. And I think it got a lot to do with his annoying nasal voice. Next up, we got a woman on here. She could have easily been the greatest female rapper of all time. She's still around. She's still dropping records. She was nominated for a Grammy along with Jay-Z for 444. Talking, of course, about Rhapsody. Rhapsody's pen is crazy. Raps better than almost any dude in the game right now. I guarantee you. Her pen is elite. Next up, we got Sean Price. Rest in peace. He's not spoken of enough. Sean Price is underrated. One of the most underrated rappers of all time. These guys right here are the top 3 most underrated rappers of all time. Number 3, Big Boy. Big Boy from Outkast. Has always been in the shadows of Andre 3000, but pen game has always been crazy. And everybody always say Andre 3000 and don't even mention Big Boy. Big Boy is a fucking legend. We don't talk about Big Boy enough. Big Boy done killed so many tracks along with Andre 3000. Actually got off on Andre on a couple of verses. But we don't talk about Big Boy. It's always Andre 3000, Andre 3000. Big Boy's pen is elite, and that's why Big Boy is one of the most underrated rappers of all time. The second most underrated rapper of all time to me, Beanie Sigel. It was a point in Rockefeller Records where Beanie Sigel was the best rapper on the label. Better than Hove, in my opinion. Beanie Sigel, number 2 most underrated rapper of all time. The most underrated rapper of all time. He could be in the GOAT conversation because this man's pen is so crazy. The one, the only, New Jersey's own Reggie Noble, a.k.a. Redman. Underrated. The most underrated rapper of all time. That's no argument. No argument. When people talk about GOATs, Redman's name should come up because his pen was that crazy. The number 1 most underrated rapper of all time, Redman.